Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we got the next one in this scary videos you cannot watch alone again. I don't want to say series because it's just another paranormal video, but he's down to 67 of them. That's funny. So we'll get right on this. Ladies and gentlemen, the like button, hit subscribe button, comment, thing down below. Let's go.
Now we're taking a look at another really mysterious recording.
Oh, I want to address one guy. Hold on. It's not one I'm insulting, it's one I'm just gonna talk about how funny it is. What is your name? Give me a second. Yes, I'm on my phone because I got remember the guy's name was who commented. Your name. God, I hope I say this right. Julima 87, I think his name is. Because the conversation him and then Crew Ranger Gaming had was probably something I needed today, even though I don't think it was meant to be something that I would laugh at. It made me chuckle really hard. I know he was honest when he said he doesn't believe in ghosts or Wendigos, but it just I needed to hear that. It was really funny. So thank you for that hilarious conversation.
Which was captured by a man at a gathering that took place at a friend's apartment. Foolishly, the group decided to take part in a Ouija board session, and a few moments after, the following recording was captured.
What are you covering?
Nobody had any idea who this was, as the group of friends were all situated in the living room, which is why they believe that this was actually a spirit or a demon of some sorts. Maybe.
Hold on, am I supposed to? Is this supposed to be this as a person? I thought this was just a fan or something. Is this supposed to be a person? Okay. Listen, I just thought it was a fan or something. I didn't see that big of a deal.
They opened the door and invited this thing in. Wouldn't be the first time after all that something like that happened, right?
I'm suspicious of this one. I'm sorry. Oh, this is...
This recording was taken on a highway. A motorcyclist states that he was heading back home and decided to take a toll road to get there a bit faster, but something quite curious caught his attention on the way home. It was around 10:51 p.m. and the area seemed completely deserted. After about 30 minutes of riding, he notices something quite strange in the distance, something that sent chills down his spine.
Okay. Oh! There's an honest person walking. There's just a figure. That's a person walking. Why is there a person with a cape? He's got a cape. A Superman is unable to fly. He has to walk now back home. What is this person doing? Why is there a person walking by himself just in the dark of night on a highway? What the hell is he doing?
A mysterious woman is seen walking on the right side of that highway. It is uncertain.
Oh, it's a woman? Okay. I don't know how you could figure that out. I couldn't, but okay. Thanks for letting me know it's a woman. I think I called it a man, my bad, but I don't know how you figured it out. I couldn't tell by looking at it was a woman.
Where she was heading. The driver also states that it was quite eerie how she was moving her arms. Apparently, he felt a chill when passing her by and decided to get out of there as fast as he could. Many people...
I know, how terrifying is it that a person is moving their arms? I can't believe it. I mean, maybe we should all be scared. Maybe if someone just moves their arms, we should all just freak out. Freak out and run for the hills. Just because, you know, they're moving their arms. It's got to be a terrifying thing you ever see. Maybe we're misunderstanding what's scary. Moving the arms, that's what's terrifying. My hand just my arm just was wet. My arm was wet. I don't know what color to be. That was weird. That was very weird. Yeah, I don't know what just caused it to be wet. That was weird.
People who watched this recording commented that it could possibly be the spirit of someone who may have lost their life in this place, or perhaps a person with a mental illness, because who in their right mind would be walking on a road like that, completely alone?
Fair. It could be someone on their right mind. People not on their right mind do some weird things we've seen in videos before. They don't even mean walking. They walk, they fight people, they do a bunch of weird things. Just say supposed to do it.
Certainly strange. The next video was forwarded by Mania Trent, and it is said that in the following clip, a security camera in the Broadway Palace apartment complex in Los Angeles might have caught an actual ghost. User Pooperness has shared the following video. Apparently the user, who works as a security officer, noticed something really strange on one of the lower security cameras. In his own words, he tries to explain what he saw that night. I recorded this from the CCTV at my job, and they fired me for it. I usually don't believe in ghosts, but this video is creepy.
Wait a minute, he recorded this on a CCTV, filmed it, and they fired him for it. Oh, okay, so either he saw something he wasn't supposed to see, they thought it was an actual child, and he's just filming a child, which is even weirder, so, you know, they may think that's weird. Or, like, I don't know why they want to hide a ghost. I don't know why you'd want to hide. As long as he doesn't reveal where he works, I don't think it's a crime if he films that. I don't know why they fired him. I mean, you know.
I recorded.
I don't know why any business also would want to hide the fact there's ghosts there. I mean, you know how many weird people still live somewhere when there's ghosts? You know how many people have a whole thing where the whole thing is they live somewhere that's haunted and they just keep living there for some reason. It's just people still live there. They ain't gonna move.
Recorded it around midnight on March 12th.
What the hell? What is that? It's right here. You see the dark? You see this white thingy right here? Right at the bottom of the steps, like right in the area below the steps. What is that?
It does look a bit strange, doesn't it? Of course.
It darted away too quick. I wasn't prepared for it. I don't know if it's a ghost boy. I can't see if it's a boy, but it darted away too quickly for my liking.
Of course, you never know if it wasn't an insect or something, but many people commented on the fact that this ghost boy, or whatever it was, seemed to be walking towards the corner and then just vanished, which is really strange, wouldn't you agree? Are we looking at a paranormal incident here? Or what was going on that night?
So if you followed me from the beginning, back when I lived in the house, you would remember that I've been followed by a man in a top hat. You could totally see a face in here, I swear, looking at me. But ignore all the stuff in the hallway. I just moved in yesterday, so it's been a hot mess unpacking.
The next series of videos were shared by I'm Into You. The young woman states that she moved into an old house, and her bedroom in particular seems to feel a little bit off, based on her own statements, that is. Inexplicable noises, weird smells, and things that can be seen at night that are just frightening. After a few weeks living that nightmare, she has moved into a camper next door, because she just couldn't sleep in the house anymore. At that time, she was asking for help from some paranormal experts.
Is there somebody here? You guys heard that, right? Hello, is there somebody here? Hello? Can you make a noise?
Oh.
So this is the one with a man. I don't know if you can see right.
Oh, so I also have to. So I'm gonna think. Now, obviously, I get why you would do this, but I also think I don't know if I want the answer when someone says, "Is someone in here? Is someone here?" Because either you're gonna get either a ghost is not gonna answer, but it's gonna make you feel it's here, or an actual person is gonna walk up down your hallway, which is not something you want. So,
There is his top hat. You can see like his collar.
Oh,
it's
we got Hot
super
Man?
f***ing scary to me. For me, there's no denying that there is a man sitting there watching me in bed, wearing a top hat with giant ears, and
okay, so here's what I got. I got the hat. I can see the hat. You got the little thingy here, big top part here. Bam, there's the hat. I can't make out anything else, but I can see your top hat. Now, could this be Hat Man? We know Hat Man is beloved here on the ship. If you don't like Hat Man, I'm sorry, but Hat Man's beloved here. You know, he's the one of a kind. He's the one that, you know, there's no hate for Hat Man on this channel. Understood? Okay? There ain't no Hat Man hate. I won't allow it. Now, I can't make out this at all, besides the hat. But that doesn't make it Hat Man, unfortunately.
it looks scary. And last one, this is a screenshot taken in my bedroom. I see the man with the hat staring directly into the camera at me.
She certainly
Okay, this one's a bit more than you got the hat here. These are supposed this looks like, I don't know if these are eyes or sunglasses. You got the nose, you got the little gap here in his mouth. I don't know, I still don't know if this is real, but this is, I see this too. I see what this one's a little bit more understandable, but I still think it's a ghost.
believes that a man in a top hat is haunting her house and likes to stalk her in her bedroom, unsettling. Her commenters believe that something paranormal is going on here. And when looking a bit closer into the matter, Indy states that even before moving into this new house, she had quite a few strange paranormal experiences during her entire life. It all started when she was a little kid.
Okay, I'm gonna compile all the photos that I have of this same woman from my childhood photo. This is a screenshot from one of my orb videos, and then the lighting was enhanced. Looks like a girl with her arm on the table watching me.
Oh my god, it's freaking Jigsaw. This woman looks like she's wearing a Jigsaw mask. This is Jigsaw.
In my bed, I definitely noticed the strands of hair across her forehead. And sorry, this is so grainy, but this is the first picture, just really zoomed in of a.
Okay, this one I somewhat see, you know, you got eyes, nose, mouth. I don't know who this is. If this is even just a person they know, this person's creepy looking. I don't like the look of this person. Shouldn't be near you. I think she might be a witch. This looks like a witch.
Printed out photo of me as a child, but I see the black hair across her face. Always looking through that hair.
Now, while all of these captures could be explained off as something else, of course, what followed in the next few days got more and more skeptics to believe that maybe there actually was a chance that Indy was being watched by something.
Okay.
From one of my lives like 2 days ago. During the live, so many people kept saying that there were faces in the window behind me, but I honestly thought that people were just trying to scare me until I received this screenshot today. And let me zoom in a little bit for you and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, that's so barely noticeable. How would anyone see that? I don't believe for a second that anyone would actually see that. That is fake. That's edited. No way, I don't believe that's real.
I can clearly see a face peeking over the
That
ledge.
is not real.
Before going live on her profile that night, she also noticed something strange appearing straight across from her room. Some say it looks like a face. And after doing her live stream that night, her viewers saw something behind her that many believe to be an actual shadow figure. Is that what we are seeing here? Something negative that had attached itself to her. A pretty creepy thought, to be honest. This video was
I'm not convinced of that one. I'm not convinced of this at all.
Captured and shared by Andy Capt, who was on a trip with a friend the following day. He started recording when he saw something unusual in the distance
Oh, is
on
this
top
the
of
one
a
I know?
mountain.
Oh
Both
yes,
dro-
this is one of the ones that are very interested. This is a very interesting one. I know it's probably not real, but it's so interesting.
Drive this road a lot, so there should not have been any surprises with the landscape, that's for sure.
What is it?
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over. It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now,
What's interesting is that whatever we are seeing here would have to be extremely tall, since this mountaintop is pretty far in the distance. Was it a tree perhaps? No, says the uploader. To this day they have no idea what they saw there that afternoon.
Because now looking at it, it could be a tree. It does somewhat look like a tree. Now, I don't know why there's a tree in the middle of a mountain, because literally there's no trees around it. So it's kind of just a standing randomly in the area tree, but it could be a tree. It does look like one from a distance zoomed in.
And they never saw it again. Quite mysterious to say the least, don't you think? And in the following video,
Wait, you didn't show the other part? There's more to this thing. Why didn't you show the rest of it, Frostmare? There's more to that story. Why did you I'm Frostmare, I expected you to show the rest. I was ready to talk about it. But you didn't show the rest, now I can't. Because a guy claims to go back and gets stopped by someone and told to turn around. He goes and does a video saying it was all fake. But if you watch him, he's very weird and always glancing over. And you kind of wonder if, like, he's told to say it was fake. It's very interesting.
was traveling on a narrow road in the middle of nowhere one night. Apparently this area is pretty notorious for scary incidents that have been reported over the last 100 years. The most common story, however, is the one about the lady in red, who can be seen ever so often, standing on the side of the road and looking at passing vehicles. It is said that she lost her life in this very area a long time ago, but that her spirit is still haunting these grounds. The man was pretty uneasy after noticing a figure in what appears to be a red dress. He states,
I thought that was a pole. I thought that was something posted into the ground. Listen, I'm seeing things these people are not seeing. These people are seeing figures where I'm not. It's just amazing. I don't know what this...
that all he wanted is
This
to get
doesn't look
home
like
as
a
soon as
person at all.
possible after noticing this thing on the side of the road. And I suppose it will remain a mystery
Does this look like a person to you?
if that was actually the lady in red,
I
or
can't
just
get
a
good
lost
shot of it, 'cause it did. Does this look like a person to you? There's no way this is a person. There's no way.
person.
It's not it can't be. It's not a person. Back at the theater. Okay.
Now we want to take a look at a series of videos that were captured by Bailey, a caretaker in a supposedly haunted theater. On his profile, Theater of the Absurd, he had shared some pretty bone-chilling encounters in the past that we also have taken a look at the time. One night he captured something in one of the upper booths of the theater. It was quiet around his profile for a while.
Oh my god, I'll give him this. That is a straight person. Like, you can't even tell me that isn't. That is a head I see nose, I see a I see ears, for God's sake. I see the suit the thing is wearing. I see the... This is knowing not a person. I don't know if it's a person he knows, but it's definitely 100% a person. You can't even say it isn't. It clearly is.
It was quiet around his profile for a while. He says that it is pretty rare to capture something on video and that he wouldn't upload if nothing interesting was happening. What started him to pick up his phone again was a really unusual encounter that he had one night on one of his recent night shifts. He and his colleague Brad are now both patrolling the night shift, and after some unusual noises from the back of a room, Bailey found this.
Hey, Brett. Brad, you good? Hey. You're freaking me out, man. Okay.
Didn't have to be anything paranormal.
Okay.
Bro. He's faking. You know he's faking? Because he's turned around here. He's turned around right here. At the end shot, he is turned around back to face him.
Didn't have to be anything paranormal,
The guy's messing with him. Clearly messing with him.
but it was very strange behavior for his colleague. To just stand there and look at the wall. It made Bailey quite a bit uneasy, to say the least. From this night on, more and more interesting encounters started to unfold again.
Woo! Alright, y'all. My heart is racing. Okay, so I see this sometimes. I've been trying to catch this on camera. Nothing over here. I promise there's nothing over here. I'm not doing anything to manipulate this. Watch. Look. You see that? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, check it out. Let me get another one. Look. I'm not doing anything, I swear. I'm just standing here. I see this all the time. It only happens... Okay, yeah, see? It only happens at this... Okay, that's the biggest I've ever seen it.
This night he was giving a little tour on Instagram, and without even noticing, there seemed to be standing something next to the old workshop.
Okay, so I'm here. Theater. Pretty depressing during COVID times. Hopefully we can get things back open.
Oh!
This is backstage. Can't see it very well, but what? Look, guys, holy... I'm turning the lights on, I'm turning the lights on.
Yeah. That's what I saw.
Not necessarily easy to make out, but many believe this to be a shadow person. How unsettling.
Something clearly ducks out of sight when he turns the camera that way. Could be his colleague, could be a ding, but something clearly ducks its head out of the way as he's filming that way.
When Bailey's attention gets grabbed by a loud noise on one of the following night shifts, he goes for
I don't know what made him freak out afterwards. Unless someone can tell me, I don't know what made him freak out afterwards.
another tour with his cell phone, and it would appear that whatever he had captured prior, standing next to the shop, was back yet again.
9 p.m. on a Saturday. This is my life. So I'm walking through the main stage. Gotta flip it. Okay. Ghost light is on. No one in here. Hello? Okay.
It is this one. Tell me there are not two people standing right here. There are two people standing in this balcony staring at him. Now again, could be people he knows. It's absolutely possible. Could be. Probably is. But I would not... They look weird. There are definitely two people standing there in the balcony staring at his ass.
A shadow can be seen, standing on the upper part of the auditorium.
Not
He
one.
swore that it wasn't his colleague, and that he was quite sure that this had to be one of the ghosts that haunt
There's
this
clearly two. What do you mean? There's one right here. You see the head and everything, and then there's one right here. What do you mean one? There's two of them. There's two shadows staring at him.
place. Do you agree with him? Interesting that he actually saw it this time around, wouldn't you say? Let's keep an eye open on that mystery. This video was sent by user TX Treasure, and it shows a young man in a gym. The video was later shared by Carlos Ruiz, who supposedly works the security monitors in the
hell?
gym. It was a pretty unusual encounter, since the young man in the video seems to have a run-in with something invisible.
Lights turned off. Oh.
Some say that a malevolent demon might have grabbed this man and dragged him along the floor. Could this be? One thing is for certain, he probably will find himself another gym. What do you guys think? Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
This video was recorded by TikTok user VampireChick03, and in the following she's getting ready to perform one of her TikTok choreographies that she had practiced. It was pretty late that night and nobody was around when she was recording the following incident. It appears that something from the outside wanted to take a closer look at her. Or what else could it be?
What the hell?
Have you seen it? Let's take a closer look at that window. Some people say they can see a face, and then there's that ominous handprint. Is it a
Okay, hold on. If this is the face, this is hilarious. Look, because this is all like a face staring at her. They look like if I printed a face. Oh, this is not a normal person. The person could not be able to see her. He looks ridiculous. No, the hand I could buy. The face I can't. Also, I'm just gonna say, because I don't care. I don't know how old this lady is, but she's fine.
the spirit? People speculate that it could be a being from another world. Maybe it was just CGI, but it is pretty intriguing. You can almost make out facial features as well, I find. What is your opinion?
I can't make out the face. I can make out the hand. The hand's the one that's suspicious to me.
The following video is a really interesting one and was posted by a user called Mel Murder. Mel likes to go for walks in the afternoon, and she tends to ramble about different things in her life that she boggles her mind over. Located in Sweden, there are many forests and fields close to where she lives. So what better place to go for a mind-clearing walk? Last week, Mel was filming her thoughts whilst making it through one of the little forests. The sun had already set, and she was going on about an appointment she just had with her psychologist. And it was on that walk that she captured something really strange that she couldn't explain. The funny thing is, a viewer pointed it out. She had no idea that she might not have been alone at the time. She's not a believer in the paranormal and considers herself a skeptic at best. But she also states that in this particular area, there shouldn't be too much wildlife. To give you all an idea, Mel walks the same path on one of the following days to show people the area by day.
I'm gonna go up to the tree. This part becomes very slippery and muddy during evening time. Well, this is still kind of dry. So there is the tree.
Oh, I know what this one is. I know what this one is. Okay, I've seen it. Okay.
And, or was it that tree? I think it was this tree. And whatever you saw
Yeah, I know what this one
was
is.
down there. There's a big rock here, so it's not really easy to hide. And it's not very big, even if it was this tree. So yeah, it's not a big forest. There's no wildlife here. So it could just have been a person messing around or whatever.
Now let's see what actually transpired that night.
Undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla halt. Helt gyttjigt här.
Did you notice anything? Look again.
Undrar vad han kommer ställa
I see it.
diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla...
Okay, so let's double address this. So, this can be explained. You know, this is harder to explain. It's a woman's face that pops out and no one knows where she is. I mean, she's just sneak around a tree. I mean, I guess if you're skinny enough and like no one's paying attention, that's harder to explain still. This is just like an animal. This could just be a frog. Like, this is not that exactly suspicious. This is not a person or anything. This is just a frog or something with eyes. That's not suspicious at all. What is happening here?
Det är så jävla halt. Helt gyttjigt här.
Did you notice anything? Look again.
Undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla...
Something was standing behind the tree. It was peeking at Mel here. It's really unclear at what exactly we are looking at here. Some people believe it to be an alien. Others say it might be a paranormal encounter with an apparition from another plane. Of course, it also could have been a person in the end. But I feel that her recording and explanation about this incident feel pretty real to me. Do you think it was just an animal? And what about the glowing eyes on the ground that also seem to be looking in Mel's direction while she's walking by the tree?
It's just a frog. I'm sorry, it's just a frog. That's what it is, a big frog. There are big frogs, that's all it is. It's probably something like that. It's not exactly a creepy creature or anything. It's all good.
This could be an animal in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just an animal. It's just an animal. It's
I'm
just
really
a big frog.
confused.
I'm
Maybe
supposed
this thing is related to the tall entity behind the tree.
No.
I'm sure this was a baffling encounter for everybody. And who can say for sure what happened that night? This will remain a mystery. This video was recorded by the home security system of a residence that is said to host quite the number of spirits. The team of young enthusiasts was over that night to investigate the matter. It is unclear if they were trying to actually help the owners at the time or if this was more of a curious adventure. Whatever the reason, the security system captured something interesting.
Oh, yeah, there's something on my leg. The leg? Yeah, like a numb, tingly, numb feeling. Maybe you're sitting on it. So sit on the floor, maybe? No. No, it's like almost like a cold, frozen type numbness. When I was walking through the hallway. It's going away now. That's crazy.
The girls seem to freak out a bit when they hear a knock at the end of the hallway. It's not clear what exactly it was, but it sounds to me like an object was falling down.
Yeah. It's painfully obvious that's what it was because you could see the object fall.
We also can see something peeking from the left corner. Then there's also a bright object appearing right behind the couch. The security camera captured it only for a moment.
No, that's the thing falling. That's the thing falling. That's not a... That's not a glowing light. It's a little thing for you see it roll and then stop moving. It's just the thing that fell. What are you on about? What are you talking about, false man? That's painfully obvious on what that was.
Maybe it was one of the spirits that are causing mischief in this home. What do you believe?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What is it? What is this? Get lost. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.